I've lost so much of faith in the damn South African justice system. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time we have a bit of a mixed match against Pendragon, and it was a really good match, so stick through to the end because it was a really clutch ending. You would never have expected this ending. So yeah, I had a bit of an angry vibe to the beginning of this video. That is because I don't know if you guys have heard about the Oscar trial. I actually have two Twitter accounts, and the Twitter account for my poker channel actually was trending with the Oscar trial, so I was surprised, you know, so probably you guys have seen it as well. I don't know if you guys are clued up on the trial itself. So basically there, what happened was that Oscar Pistorius, he is we'll call him OP for now because he is OP, literally. He basically shot dead his girlfriend, mistaking her for an intruder in the bathroom. So I don't actually know how that happened because he actually shot her 4 times, and today judgment was made. So Judge Masipa, that's the name, basically said that he is acquitted of murder and premeditated murder, and that's absolutely ridiculous because they actually tried to prove that there was an intention to kill. And how can you not have an intention to kill if you shoot 4 times? Am I fucking crazy? Like what the actual fuck, you know? That's ridiculous. If you shoot 4 times, obviously you have an intention to kill. The first shot will be like the warning shot. The second shot, I don't know, maybe a finger slip. But like the third and fourth shot, obviously you intending to kill. So that was just baffling, and I don't understand how he's getting away with that. I know he's like celebrity status, but still, that's just really concerning to me because what's going to happen to the crime rate in South Africa if I'm not happy like with my significant other? You know, I just gotta basically put her behind a bathroom door and pop a cap in her ass like 3 times, and then it's basically fine, you know, as long as I don't shoot more than 4 times and I basically just make everything seem like an accident, it's fine, right? That's fine. But anyway, we are getting carried away here, so I didn't even have a preview analysis here, but this team of mine is pretty good, it's pretty strong. But I really predicted the Heatran to come out because of this potential Stealth Rocks, which is why I decided to lead off with my Machamp. And you will see like I'm implementing this new, he actually leads off with the Medicham. And I gotta switch out now because I do not want to take like a Psycho Cut or Zen Headbutt that this thing might have. So I go into the safe thing, which is my Avalok. And even a Drain Punch on this thing would be deadly, would be absolutely deadly. But instead he makes a safe play and he goes straight for his Fake Out, which is fine for me, you know, I'm happy with that. Avalok takes that like a boss. I mean, that leftovers recovery, does it bring me back to full HP? Almost brings me back. But it's okay, I'm quite happy with that. So he's gonna switch out now. I guess he's predicting an Avalanche because an Avalanche would hit that thing pretty damn hard. And then he goes straight into his Psycho Boost, his Slow Bro. I'm like, oh damn it. Not another huge ass wall to deal with. So I'm like, okay, I got my sturdy back intact. I might as well just switch out now. You know, I can preserve that sturdiness and I can go into my Magnitude. And the Swordsbuck here is awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen Magnitude, where he rants about certain Pokemon and why you should use them. So I bring him in and I find out that this thing is actually Life Orb. So shit, his Slowbro is actually an offensive Slowbro. How crazy is that? That is cool, right? So now I just play it safe and I go straight for the Horn Leech. I am Choice Scarfed as well, so he comes in with his Aromatisse, and it doesn't do too much, honestly. I'm like, should I stay in, should I not stay in? So I said, you know what, fuck it, let me just stay in and go for another Horn Leech. I think it'll do a reasonable amount of damage, and I was happy with that output, okay? And then now he goes for the Wish. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not making any progress here whatsoever. I've got to switch out now. This thing is going to probably have the Wish Protect set and like stall me out, or PP stall me, whatever. So I got to switch out. I go straight to Eradicate, expecting the Protect, but I guess he predicted me to switch out, and he didn't really have a reason not to Protect and attack because I was kind of doing less damage than the Wish was recovering anyway. So that wasn't a really good play on my part, but I did expect him to go for Protect me anyway. But now he switches out and he goes straight to the Psycho Boost, which is again a slow bro. And this thing does not handle. It does not handle a Facade from the Eradicate. How powerful is a Facade from a Guts activated Eradicate, guys? That is crazy power right there. So now he's going to switch out and he goes into the one thing that is going to be able to resist a normal type attack, which is his Heatran. And I was still pretty happy with this. Look at that, look at that. It did like a good, I don't know what kind of set he's running his Heatran. Obviously not defensive. Maybe it is defensive, I don't know. But so now I'm at a low enough HP to go for a powerful reversal, but it doesn't. It doesn't take him out. It leaves him at like 1 HP, guys. Oh my goodness, that is just so damn close. And he's able to take me out now. I really do think if I took it out, I would have still had one more attack on my Eradicate, which would have been really useful. So now I go straight into my Noivern and I find out that he's actually holding a Choice Spec. So I know that he is obviously an offensive set and I'm going to be able to outspeed anyway. It's not like he was Scarfed, and I'm going to be able to take him out. Finally. And I just go safe and play with the Boom Burst just to see what else he's going to bring in. And I wasn't very sure now. He brings back in his Aromatisse and I wasn't sure if a Boom Burst will take this thing out. So that's why I switch out, which is the one thing that kind of just, you know, walls it completely. Which is, in fact, my Slowbro. I mean, my Slowking. And he goes for the Trick now. So he's got it does kind of make sense, you know. He's got a very slow-looking team. So he's got a Trick Room team. So this is very interesting. So I just go for the Skull, hoping for the burn. I was like, please, Slowking, please use your majestic powers and just get the damn burn. But that's not going to happen here. And Now he's gonna switch out. He's got the Trick Room activated and he goes to the Psycho Drive. I absolutely hate this Porygon 2. It is so bulky. If I don't have a knockoff user or even something that can go for a Toxic, I am screwed. I'm absolutely screwed. This thing will be able to take out my entire team because you can't really hit this thing hard. The only thing that I have on my team to deal with this thing right now is my Machamp. So I decided to switch into it thinking like, you know, maybe he was gonna attack, you know. I really expected an attack like a Thunderbolt was what it does carry, and I do have the Salt Vest and Machamp takes that like a boss. Absolutely handles that quite nicely. And he goes straight into his Slowbro, predicting the Diving Punch. I didn't want to over-predict right now, it was too early for that. And at least I get the confusion off, which is nice. But now the Twisted Dimensions return to normal and I'm able to attack again, which is awesome. So he knows that I'm going to be able to hit him with another, like a Thunder Punch and knock him out. Which is why he goes into his Koko Hecamotor, his Aerobatus. And the Aerobatus takes that pretty well. And now I'm able to go for a Stone Edge. So Machamp is dishing out tons of damage here right now. But the Stone Edge is not able to kill. I really wish I got that crit there. That would have been very useful. But he gets up the wish and now he's able to switch out, basically be able to like, you know, absorb any hit now and restore all of his HP. And this this Stone Edge does hardly anything. Of course the Medicham does resist it. And I'm gonna switch out now because I know Machamp is crucial for me winning this game. Absolutely crucial. I really need Machamp, especially to take out the damn Porygon. So he goes straight for a Fake Out as expected and Slowking takes that quite nicely. I'm quite happy with that. And now I just decide to go straight for a Scald, and he switches, yeah, I'll go for a Scald, and he switches out into his Slowbro. No, my bad, sorry guys. He switches out into his Porygon, because it does have the Thunderbolt. My mistake. And I did go for the Scald trying to get the burn, and I didn't get the burn. Like, you know, why are you not using your godlike powers, Slowking? Why not? So I want to switch out now because the Thunderbolt is ever so present and ever so obvious, and I go straight into Machamp now, but he obviously predicted me switching out, which is why he managed to get up a free Trick Room now. And I really wish there was an item that could extend the Trick Room turns to 8 turns. That would definitely make it more of a viable option for me. But now he goes straight into his Aerobatus, and I just go straight for the Drain Punch, expecting him to switch out maybe into his Slowbro, you know, maybe that is the case. But now he's got his Trick Room up and he's obviously going to be able to attack first, and I really thought I'd be able to take I thought I was going to be able to take a Psycho Shock. I really did believe so because I'm heavily invested in HP and defense, and you know, it is Life Orb and it's probably an offensive kind of Slowbro, but I haven't run any damage calcs to check that out. But I really think that crit did matter. So, because I was like pretty much at full HP. But anyways, I completely forgot that the Trick Room was still up, and he's sitting pretty right now. He's got the Ice Beam, he's going to be able to knock out my damn Source Bucks. That was really unfortunate. And now this is not looking too good for me at all. I bring in my Slowking, and now it is a face-off between the two evolutions of the Slowpoke. Obviously the King is better than the Bro, right? I mean, one would think that. But this thing doesn't do too much damage, but at least I get the burn, so that is nice. Finally some extra damage. I'm happy with that. And you know, even with the Regenerator, like, you know, with the burn damage and the Life Orb recoil, things are looking too good for the Slowbro. So I decided to switch out now, and I go straight into my Noivern. And what does he? Yeah, so he does have the Life Orb, so let's confirm that. And he actually switches out. I guess he wanted to. I did kind of predict that anyway, because he would have obviously wanted to get back with the Regenerator, get back some of his HP, and possibly save his Slowbro for a few more turns. I think that's quite a nice strategy as well, because with the Life Orb recoil and the switching out constantly, you can save a lot of HP like that. So I just go straight for the Draco Meteor, thinking that I would knock this thing out, but it is so bulky, guys. Oh my word, it is so fucking bulky. It's absolutely. Yo, I really wish I had my Machamp right now. So I go back into Slowking because, you know what, I really have like no other option right now. I need my Noivern. Noivern's the only thing that can actually come back in and hit this thing, and plus like Noivern is at -2 special attack. He can go for a recover and pretty much stall me the hell out. So I just go straight for a Dragon Tail. Like, I just want to knock this thing out before it like starts causing any more problems. And in comes the Lucario. So that's okay, you know, the Trick Room is still up, so I thought maybe I'd still be able to attack him, but he has the Extreme Speed, so that kind of baffled me, the battle mechanics with that. I thought even with the Trick Room that the priority moves are reversed. I think that is the case anyway, but anyway, I'm not making sense right now. So I managed to at least survive that and get a good amount of damage with the Scald. To get a crit there, so crit for crit, I'm fine with that. And now I go into my Avalark, and he goes straight for the Swords Dance. I guess he predicted me switching out, trying to get back some of my Regenerator HP, which was good in his part, because now he's got his thing up. And I guess maybe he predicted me to go for Roar and just phase him out, which is unnecessary, or maybe just to attack, because I think he knew that's a Drain Punch. Well, I had my Sturdy intact. Why am I stuttering like a bitch? And I would have been able to have taken him out with an Avalanche. So he goes straight for a Surf. I'm like, wow. Since when is Slowbro so damn powerful? Since when? But at least, you know what, I get a bit of that boost to my Avalanche and I'm able to take him out. Even if I didn't, you know, that burn damage would definitely have taken him out anyway. So that is awesome. Things are looking good now. A little bit better, not the greatest. And now he's able to bring back in this damn annoying Porygon, and it's definitely something that's very difficult for me to take to take care of my... excuse me guys, excuse me. And he goes straight for the recover, obviously predicting like, I don't know, just predicting me to phase him out or just avalanche. But I wanted him to kill me because I just had like, I didn't want to switch out into my Neuven unnecessarily, you know, take any unnecessary damage. And now he goes straight into his Mega Medicham and is able to knock me out with the Drain Punch. And that's okay, you know, I was just hoping he didn't like set up all over me, but generally, you know, Medichams hardly ever carry like bulk up. So now I bring in my Neuven. Neuven is gonna put in some work here. I'm able to go for the air slash, that's cool, I'm happy with that. At least the thing is taking care of it. Now he's only got left his Psycho Drive, which is his Porygon, as well as his Lucario. So now I go straight for the air slash, I'm like, fuck it, I have nothing else to go for now. I was already thinking like, you know, I might as well just give up. And I get a flinch, I'm like, okay, we still got a chance. I get a second flinch, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, maybe it's my kill if I get max damage. And then, no it doesn't, but I get a fucking third flinch, guys, third flinch. How awesome is that, guys? How, do you know what the probability of getting a 3 flinches in a row, if each flinch is independent of one another using basic statistics and probability, it is 3%. That is the chance. How incredible is that? Sai comes in with Lucario, goes to the extreme feed, it is not able to take me out, and I'm able to come back and clutch take this game. I don't think I deserve to win this, but it just shows you should never ever rage quit, always hang on, because I think I've used Neuven the most, and Neuven has pulled through this game. You know what, Neuven, I love you, you are the best best Pokemon in this game. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to comment down below the like button and let me know what you think about that Oscar trial. Maybe you should read about it, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it. That's kind of the question of the video for today. I definitely want to hear what your opinion is on that, because I just kind of expect the crime rates in South Africa to start increasing, because, you know, people are going to see this. This is kind of a case that's going to be viewed by the entire world. Any law students are probably going to be referencing and using this case study in all of their future endeavors, and I just don't understand. It's